Hello guys and welcome back to Indie Ninja Gaming, and welcome also back, yes, to Gold Mining Simulator Leaderboard Season 33, the No Frank Challenge. Now, as promised, I have not cleaned anything out today, anything that I've done off camera, as you can see down there. It should be a little bit more, but I kind of made a boo-boo. I spent about an hour digging at one point. I went for a bath, come back, jump back on the game. Spent about an hour digging before I realised that nothing was swapping. Turns out I had no water. I'm used to having pumps running and keeping that very much slowing down the output. And for some reason, it wasn't telling me anything was full. So, yeah. Oh, horrible. I don't know why it's done it like that. But we have a bunch of stuff ready to be cleaned, but we're not going to clean it yet. I'm going to clean it when... or chuck it through the wavetable type of cleaning it when one of, let's say, three things happen. One, it's almost the end of the stream. I will clean them out before the stream ends today. But I will also clean out if before that happens I get completely frozen out, or it becomes too difficult to dig, like I rip, I get a scoop, or fill up a truck, send the truck up, come back down, it's dead, it's frozen again. At that point, I'll be like giving up on my season, that'll be the end of it, and I'll clean. Oh no, number 3 is not going to happen tonight. Number 3 was I reached the end of winter, but no, that's not going to happen tonight. Four hours is 2 days in game, so yeah, that won't happen. That won't happen tonight. Okay. Now I am, or at least last I checked, still in 10th on seasonal. Yes, I am. Let's get a better view on that so you can actually see it. Kagura has still not moved, so that's good. Garo's up there. I still don't know what's going on with Birch, but I think his total has changed. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think it might have been like 117, something to that effect. I'm not 100% sure though. Wow, old man's jumped up. He had, what, 50k yesterday? 54k? Something along those lines. He's now at 69. He's really put through the ounces today. No, he's at 70, sorry. But I'm guessing... with what I've got up there, I'm definitely going to get 9th. Definitely going to get 8th. I need 17,000 to get 7th. There's a chance. We'll just have to wait and see. Going to be a little bit of a... I actually really want to check this, and I don't know how I did this last season when I was hoarding buckets for like 10 days at a time. And there was like an issue with doing it that way, so I'm gonna be doing it next time. that's how I'm going to do my clean outs next leaderboard. Once I get enough money to sustain me in doing it. But looking back, not knowing how much you got and not keeping track of your position on the board, you tend to lose your sense of urgency, and it almost cost me. We'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, I only realised, like, just as I was starting the stream, I clicked on my link to open it up in a new tab so I can keep track of my statistics and all of that, you know. And as I saw that it was 4th. I don't really keep track of the date itself usually, just the day of the week. And I've come to realise the days left are matched up. Oh, no, it's in reverse, isn't it? Oh, yeah, never mind. That's me being stupid. But today, there's 4 days to go, and it's the 4th. I might go ahead and just grab a scoop with the loader and chuck that up through there. I feel like doing an actual payload of the dump truck would lose me too much. I was trying to sort it all out. I'll have to stop the plant, go back up there, etc, etc. So right now what I'm doing is I am double filling, letting it max out, except for the jig buckets, of course. But the reason I'm doing it that way right now is quite simply, if I come up and clean out, there's always a chance that everything gets refrozen. Trying to avoid that. Whenever possible, try not to have to rip whenever I can. I've only had to get the dozer down into the pit hill once. But I'm surprised I'm still going, to be honest. Oh. Oh, everything just kind of all at once. Oh, why did you do that to me? I hate when the buckets do this, and I don't know why it swapped the way it did. That was really random. There was a tiny bit left in these mats. So that one's at 90. That one's at 85. That one's at 86. $99, close enough. Claim again. Which means these ones will be the same. I'm hoping that we got 17k here, but I doubt it. I mean, it took a couple of hundred buckets to get me, what, 35,000? So I highly doubt that I have, which is regrettable. Doesn't mean the season's over with, of course. It just means that this time around, this clean out's not going to get me there. Oh my god. Give me one of those, is it? Definitely going to be one of those. Oh, right. Another condition of me that I need. If I meet it, I'm going to clean them all out. Is if I run out of buckets, I'm not going to go ahead and buy a second lot. It's just a waste of time. The amount of buckets I purchased originally was 2 times the max capacity of the shop. I only just realised, like, I saw it just now. I only just realised it says final extractor on this thing. I've never noticed that before. But technically speaking, that's a lie. Because it depends on your setup, but if you're using a magnetite separator, that's the final extractor. Or even not. Technically speaking, the wavetable is, because it's still mixed in with dirt. I don't think that's quite going to make it. The only reason I'm putting 3 buckets on the jigs is they swap early. But I think That was close. I think what I'm going to start doing is only put 2 buckets up there. So if it swaps unevenly, or maybe only 1 bucket. 1 bucket will do. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, famous last words and all that. Hopefully it will force it all into the single bucket. Right. Mats are done, mats are done. Buckets, buckets, and a bucket up there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, they really got enough for 1 more double swap out. So I guess that's when we're going to do our clean out. Just to avoid any issues like I had before, I'm just doing that. And let's hope my ground isn't frozen again. Oh, it's actually... Okay, never mind. I forgot I left it all down here. Come on, it's got to be somewhere just thawed I can pick at. There, perfect. Gotcha. I've also got some on the right hand side, so I need to attack that before that's gone as well. You can see your thawed. There it is. I know that I should be digging higher up at that particular spot, but you've got no choice if it's not defrosted. I have found that since I've taken off the shadows, life has actually been a lot easier in this game. Not only is my FPS absolutely fine, I don't think I've ever dropped down beneath 50. But I've not really slowed down as much. I've actually picked up the pace a little bit. Like, you can feel the difference. You get so used to having the crappy FPS. And I don't see why, with the card and everything that I've got, I don't see why the shadows should be causing me such a problem. The only thing I can think of that might be contributing to it is my CPU. My GPU is absolutely good. I've got plenty of RAM. And whilst my CPU is good, I don't just mean like it's mid tier for gaming. But when I say good, I mean like it's not dying on me or anything like that. I've got the R5. My motherboard can handle up to the Ryzen R9. I don't know if my power supply unit can. It's like a 700. With everything else it's got running, I'm not sure how much I'm actually taking up. I am hoping. I know I'm getting 2 positions out of this, but I'm hoping to get that 17k. If I get the 17, that bumps me up a 3rd position. Well, until Fanfuss decides nope. He's still got winter digging left to go. He's stopped, but he's got winter digging left to go, so if he needs to, he can put through some extras. Corner, which I hate doing. I've still got a full row of squares. I've got this full row here, and ignoring the bench that I'm now digging up using the loader, let's call it about a quarter of a square left here. So these can actually be deselected right now. Oh crap. Thank God I didn't waste any. Why's the power turned off? Gotta turn it back on. Maybe I didn't. But good job I saw it. That's all I would have needed. Jump down in here. I know we haven't quite done with that corner, but I want to stop this from refreezing. I'll consider that good enough. That corner. I'm kind of surprised that I've made it this far while still being able to continue digging. It's usually completely frozen you out by now. Or at least that's become my experience. Trying to go as high up as I possibly could. Like I was going down in very small increments until it allowed me to push it back. I hate when it does that. If I'm not paying attention, it just sits there. I'm trying to lower it. It's blocked by the truck. be another truck before. Oh no, it's 57. This will be 70. Well, 76. So 2 more trucks before it swaps. Well, I mean, the jigs might swap, but. Thought so. Sorry, I forgot to pause my playback on the other window. Just dump a bit further over now. Next time I bring it back down. I don't know if it's winter or my lack of shadows, but the game seems so much brighter, even over, like, when I'm watching the playback on my phone. Well, that snow just appeared on top there. This ledge here. Whenever that happens, I'm always worried that it's just frozen up. Certainly an exciting stream, isn't it, guys? What a difference the shadows do make, though. Like down here, if I turn my shadows back on for a second, let's take a look at the difference here. Let's just turn them up to medium, just one setting higher. I was in the 70s, and now I'm down to the 50s and 40s, I just saw. So that was just from one setting difference. This is where I was with them. And it's exactly the same. So it doesn't matter if it's medium or high, it's the same impact. Turn them off, and what a boost that is. Huge. That's what she said. Sorry, Discord. What? Good up there. Yeah. No. Fine, do it this way. Maybe I won't. That's gonna tip. That's gonna tip. Swapped. Perfect. That's how I wanted it. Should just be five more trucks, or less than five. The fifth one is only a partial needed. Ooh, we're about to hit into the nighttime bonus as well. It's helpful. You know, I don't know what I'd do if the temperature over here ever reached that low. Like, the lowest I've ever known it, well, I say it, lowest I've ever known it, but the lowest I've ever known it to be and knew what it meant. You know, if as a kid, obviously there's differences. I don't know how cold it actually got, like as the lowest, but as an adult, the lowest I've ever experienced is -4, I think. -4 degrees C, -3, -4, something like that, and that was a difficult. I think it was only like a week, but it was Siberian winds coming over. Um, but Siberian cold front. But our houses, they're just not built to cope with that kind of a cold. Like a -8. No, not a chance. I mean, we'll be double duveting in bed and still be shivering, you know. Heaters wouldn't be turned off until it warmed up. Turn. That's one way to do it. Who everyone is tonight. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of people tend to turn up a little later into the stream. Tend to get more the later it goes on for, but everyone was saying they wanted to see this clean out on camera. It's going to happen soon. There's no one here to appreciate it. I mean, there's 2 people watching right now, obviously, but they're, you know, and I'm grateful. I'm just surprised, that's all. Be back to the excavator soon. Hello, Bear. How you doing, dude? Surprised? Just think of it as a Spanish Inquisition thing. No, Spanish Inquisition would be people here constantly questioning. I think this is more of a French leave situation. You know, French Foreign Legion deserters. Dude, do you know what? I saw you on Discord the other day. It said you was playing Stationeers. Not surprised. It also has like how long you was playing the game for. You was like at the tail end of a 12-hour marathon session. Good words, come on. Holy crap, dude! Like 12 hours straight of Stationeers. I know it's easy to get lost in that game, but jeez. Trying to think. I can't remember how many days it said survived, but it was quite a high number. I think my original first season on here, YouTube, like you showed me how to set up my starter base, you know, have the breathable room. Then after that, I jumped in and did it. Kind of patchworked my way through it, didn't I? I think I was up in the 80s or something before a patch screwed up the storms and reset your days survived. I had some close calls, but I did pretty well. Oh, I do have a question for you, actually. I haven't played yet since they changed the starting items around. Now that the eggs are in a multi-pack container, if you don't unpack the eggs from that multi-pack, do they still go off? Oh, idea, you've been messing with the brutal start conditions, makes the early game. Yeah, I saw um, Cows Are Evil start a new gameplay, a new series today, and he started on the brutal start. think he went for minus. See, I don't like the no atmosphere ones. Like, I find it less of a challenge. I don't know. Like having to try and beat the storms, for example. Oh. Stop, 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 stop. It's been a while since I've seen you in chat, though, Bear. Are you normally a lurker? Or have you not been watching for a while? It's all good if you haven't. You know, I get it. People's interests change. You don't love me anymore. True. No solar. It's more connected to your plugging and to your plugged up sleep schedule. Fair enough. Come on, old man. You got this. He needs to aim for Kagera. He needs 50k. And he needs to aim for Kagera because obviously I'm pushing past Kagera. And I told him earlier, I did message him. Like, he got back to me after I was, you know, wished him luck and everything yesterday. He got back to me, and today I replied, like, letting him know not to aim for me, but to aim for Kagera. I hope he makes it. But it's like I said yesterday. You don't want to bet against an old man with his back against the wall. Mrs. Bear thinks you're on Australian time. Now, if you was on Australian time, you'd be in the future. Just ask Azad. If your sleep issues are changing your sleep schedule, you'd be maybe on the Australian clock, but in the past, like 24 hours behind them. Hello, Polsky. How you doing? This view because I need to see where I am at with the truck. One more scoop. Hello, Fanfus. Stop digging. I don't need anyone catching up to your seasonal. If I get 17k, I might do. But then I know that you're gonna be like, screw this, and put through some winter digging. We'll find out soon if I've got 17k. Pretty sure I'm several years behind most people. Your phone is probably considered an antique. Do you know what? We still get people. There's still a couple of people I know at work who have push button phones. Like on the customer side, I mean, when I see customers. This is where... Oh, no, he's at work, isn't he? I'm about to say, this is where Fanfus just jumped straight on his computer. No, he's at work right now, so he can't. All we can do is watch. I mean, he's got a guaranteed position on the leaderboard. Oh. Oh, you're not in the max. I thought you were. Well, I know that Kagura and Rasha have stopped. Oh, you're playing 7 days. Is it possible to get workers quickly? Skip time. Just go to your caravan and sleep till dawn. Skip days. But if you've got anything rented, it will cost you, so you need to get rid of it fast. Are you not going to go for the max, Krampus? I suppose a lot of the max players, max gold players, are sitting there with buckets just in case somebody takes over them anyway. $50. You're 50k beneath 10th. I'm 62. No, 66. Oh, that's I have all rented. Haha, well, I have to stay without. No, what we do, what a lot of us normally do, earn a bit of gold. Once you've got all your gold, sell all your rented stuff. Skip a year or two, collecting your workers, leveling them up. As long as you've got, make sure you've got like a hog pan sluice box on your claim. It's the cheapest piece of equipment to have your workers on. And yeah, level them up as you go. Lead them at 70%. And then when you're ready to go, you can retrain them to whatever you need. Okay. Let's see if this method has worked, and it always does a full swap. No. Oh. Okay. I should have waited a moment longer. I've done that twice so far, nearly knocked it all flying. Ha! I've never noticed the ice in it. These are at 99%, so... I'm going to clean this out, and then I'm going to clean the gold. See what we got. Empty this plant, shall we? How much do you guys reckon? Do I have 17k or not? I don't think I do. Personally. It took over 100 buckets to give me 35k when I was hoarding. Oh, it will. Polish. It is about... I'm about to go up by 2 positions, maybe 3 if I'm lucky. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You know, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from starting to clean out now. I'm just wasting time otherwise. Get off it. Come on. I might need another bucket over there in a minute. Thank you, Polsky. I really don't think I got the 17k. Really don't think it. Wish I did, but I don't think I do. That needs to go up top. Well, good luck, dude. I'll take a look in a minute and see what you need. See, I don't get that. It was like 49% when I added the bucket. It was like 94% after I added the bucket. But these are 100% buckets. So that one was fine. That was a 50% increase. That one was alright. It dropped just at the second I did it. $7K. We should at least hit 10. Trying to get it all done before midnight. Yeah, I should be able to do it before midnight. Oh, didn't mean to drop it there. Come on. Bucket there for that. Boom. Mats are all in place. Mats are all in place. Bucket. One more. Oh, is it going to be done in time? Just. Look at that. Just literally on the nose it changed. They ended. 12,645 ounces. If I had had one more day's worth of digging mixed in with that, I would have pushed past Fanthus. Well, I can now officially see the top 15 entirely on Max. And on seasonal, 4,000 behind Fanthus. Oh. But I'm now 8th. And I'm really glad of this fact. Nuke did a lot of people a favour, me included, by giving up his seasonal and staying in Max. So don't get me wrong, grateful to him for that. But by being in 9th or higher, I've gotten there on my own. I managed to do it on my own. If I'd stayed in 10th, I would have done it, but with his help. You know? Alright, so you need 22,000 in seasonal, Polsky. Or 45,000 in Max. Yeah. You need to beat this in the Max. This is all done by highest to lowest. And it only shows up to 9 people. So you need more than 45,339.6 ounces in the Max. Or, in an in-game year, 22,077 ounces and 0.37. Well, good luck, dude. You've got... What day are we? Thursday. You got 3 days, 3 days. 3 days, 2 hours, 33 minutes. Hey Phrase, how you doing? You just missed a clean out? Everything I've done today so far? Not as, I wasn't really playing hard, but I did enough. I'm now in 8th place on seasonal. Right, let's see if this is still thawed or if it's frozen up again. Oh no, that's frozen hard, hasn't it? That froze good. Damn it. Alright, I'm going to have to go about this in a roundabout way because of the ledges I've created. Oh, you're Black Ninja. I was wondering what ninja infiltrated. I saw that there was a ninja, you know, in Discord and such like. I was wondering who it was. This is going to be a little weird doing it like this, but got to kind of tear it as I go. There we go. Problem solved. Actually, it didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. No, it's all good, dude. I wasn't accusing you of using the name because you're part of my community. But no need to defend yourself against anything. Is this phrase? Is this where you're going to chuck a bunch through on your seasonal now? Wait, am I ahead of you on seasonal? Yes, I am. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I am kind of tempted to give up on the seasonal now and just continue digging, but I'm going to try and go as close to the wire as I possibly can, as the game will let me. When Mirai go sleep, it's just dead. But you're not doing any more seasonal now, no? It's not just for my sake. I'm just trying to keep an eye on old man's progress as well. He's not sure if he's going to make it. We crunched the numbers earlier. He has the potential to make it, but he's got a lot going on right now. I think I've had a very lucky winter this game, or this time round. No one's been ill yet. Although that's probably about to happen now that I said that. Don't even think I've had winter storms. I've barely had to rip. Like, occasionally I need to do the initial, like you saw me do just now, and then I've just been able to keep on digging. I've barely had to do it at all. But I always find it funny when I see Miller Eye's name. You guys don't see him too often in chat at the moment, but one of my moderators I've had for quite some time. He's a real life friend, but his YouTube name is Miller Dude. No, that guy, that one, the leaderboard one, I'm not on about. He's not my moderator. It's someone completely different, but it's just a similar name. Miller Eye, Miller Dude. He normally has to get up like stupid o'clock in the morning for work, so if he does pop in chat, he doesn't normally say anything. If something has to be done, moderator-wise, he'll do it. And then he's normally off long before I'm done. Long before I finish streaming. $74. $92. That should be. 98, sorry. Close enough. I've noticed that as well. You know when that dirt shifts when you kick off from the wall? That also counts, I've noticed, as ripping it. I haven't tried digging it after that because it's I'm usually digging in a different spot, but it changes the dirt colour. Now tomorrow I am back at work and there's only like 3 days to permafrost right now. If the digging continues, um, Sorry guys, my daughter walked past with something playing on her phone. I had to mute quick. You know, don't want to get copyright stuff. But I've got 3 days left. Even if I dig right up to the wire, we're looking at another day gone tonight. So I won't do any digging between getting home tomorrow and stream start. I won't do anything in that 2-hour period. So from this point on, you're going to see everything right up to the end of my seasonal. I work at McDonald's, Polsky. Rather unfortunately. I'm looking for other work, but it's slow going. My problem is I don't drive. I get motion sick really easy, so I have to be within walking distance of everywhere. Oh. Sorry, my back's twinging quite a bit here. Just having to reposition myself. Right, that's better. I'm curious. So, I average about 5k a day, and that's been the case during this winter as well, so that's fine. I need 43,000. So we've got 3 days of winter, that's 15k. Got 3 days left. I'm not working Sunday. If I push hard on Sunday, do you guys think I've got a chance for a top 10 on Max? Just out of curiosity. Bear in mind that the leaderboard ends at 11 PM my time. So I'd have the whole of Sunday. I mean, I may have to reset my claim and do top digging, which would slow me down a little bit as well. You think there's some chance? Let's see. So, between today and tomorrow, I could use up all of the winter days. Today and tomorrow on stream. That'd be all the winter days gone. Then I'd have 2 to 3 days after work worth of digging, in-game days, obviously, on Saturday. That'll be in the new in-game year. So that's 15k now, 15k then, that's 30. And then if I spent, like, say, 12 hours on Sunday, that's another 6 days worth of digging. That's another 30, potential 30k. So yeah, there is actually a chance. It depends on how many people are hoarding buckets for that last minute grab for power. There's my coffee. What do the rest of you think? I hate when it doesn't highlight the squares properly. This is this one. Come on. Find that spot. There it is. Wait, what? Oh, of course it did. God damn it. I hate when it does. It has to be something with the gold bonus, like it's throwing in extra pay dirt or something. Oh, I need to turn it back on, don't I? Would help. I think that's 70. I have noticed as well, since I took the shadows off, I haven't had my FPS crash on me at all. Or not since I took them off, but since I put them down to low. Which is almost the same basically as turning them off entirely. Do you mind? It's still weird whenever I drive over those posts and they don't break. But the sound of them isn't that fantastic in your ears when you're wearing headphones. And I kind of brace myself to hear it every time. It's like when someone clicks right next to your ear, it makes you blink kind of thing. I think this also might be the furthest I've ever gone into winter. Usually I've kind of either not needed to bother with it, or the winter's been too harsh and it's just not done me any favours. I think the furthest I've gone in is like 4 days to go. So this is sort of new territory in a way. There we go. 100%. At most, when this is filled up, cleaned out, etc., I'll get like a maximum of probably 2200 ounces. I still have a chance of pushing past Fanfuss tonight. Like in the game there is, here aren't even people in the town. You can actually melt the ore yourself and sell it. I don't know who, and you talking about cones? Cones? And there are people here. You just can't see them. You can hear them. Quick little detour. Actually, let me do a quick save just in case it screws up on me. And you don't smelt them. There's a blacksmith. You tell him, you're telling him how much you want him to smelt. Oh, I can't hear them. Usually they're in here. No matter what time of night it is. Maybe it's because it's winter. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't populate. Maybe they were just being lazy. It's like the traffic lights, they don't change. But there has to be someone at the blacksmith. There's obviously someone else at the bank. Otherwise, who are you getting the loan from? Alright, let's make sure the plant is working. Yeah, perfect. Oh, what, you're filling up the children's swimming pool, Fanfuss? Bit of an odd way to repair a TV. TV and swimming pool, perfect death trap. It's like an upscaled toaster and bathtub. Well, where's the spot? Come on, there it is. But it must be admitted that the NPCs who could be seen would say the same things. It would give some life to the town. I mean, the whole point of being a miner is you don't go into town unless you absolutely have to. You want to just be mining the entire time, make as much gold as you can, just get that money. That's the life of a miner. You know, limited time. If anything, we have more time during the year in this game than real life Alaskan miners do. Their season is usually 90 days long, their mining season, I think. And they've given us 90 days here, granted. But it's not 3 seasons that they can mine in up there. At Real Alaskan Miners, their spring, at best, they're clearing the snow out, they're making sure their equipment's working, and if the snow has disappeared, the ground's going to be frozen, so they've got to rip it and let it defrost, ready to start mining when the weather warms up. That's, I mean, admittedly, that's all. I only really know this sort of stuff because of the TV show, Gold Rush, the TV show. But spring starts late in Alaska, and winter starts really early over there. So. I mean, who's going to want to go around and look at the town during a leaderboard when they've got a limited time? You know? Close enough. If you can, would you ever like to have GMS in real life? No. To be honest, it's brutal work. Even if I didn't have the back problems. Right, so let's break this down, okay? So it would cause me back issues to do the job itself. Like just being in a rock truck and everything would destroy my back even more than it already is. On top of that, technically I wouldn't be allowed to drive machinery even if I didn't get motion sickness, because I'd have to be on painkillers for my back, and you're not allowed to operate heavy machinery for that. That's why... Oh no, you don't know the show, do you? I was going to reference somebody then, but you don't know the show. You didn't like it. So let's say I didn't get motion sickness and I did have a license to be able to drive and things like that. I wouldn't be allowed to do it just because of my back and the painkillers. It's one of the hardest manual labour jobs there is, doing that sort of stuff. I mean, maybe give me Tony Beach dredge to... Again, you don't know who he is, do you? But there's a big floating dredge that one of them own. That may be a possibility for me to do. You know, they give me a chair to sit in. I've got the monitors I can watch. But that'll be about it. Oh, it's 87. I thought it was 97. Oh, my bad. I need to wait until the one on the far right of the 4 buckets at the top there is at 100%. Because otherwise it's going to bug the crap out of me. Gold loss be damned. There we go. By the way, did you like house animals? No, I don't. I'm not a pet person. I had a dog as a kid. Loved it to death. Maybe poor choice of words there. It was like 2 months older than me. It was a purebred border collie, and it got put down when I was 10. Well, when we were 10. And I just haven't really been an animal person since. That's all there. 2 buckets up there, so that's fine. Oh yeah, if you guys like MMOs, MMORPGs, and you're in my Discord, I posted about one that I found out about in the channel called Free Games. It's not out yet. It will come out in September, and I saw it advertised during an advert when I was watching something on Amazon Prime earlier. It actually looks like quite a nice game. It actually reminds me a lot, just more graphically updated, of an MMO I used to be highly addicted to back in the day. It looks more modernised, both in graphics and content, but in principle, it looks a lot like it. Reminds me a lot like it. It's going to be free to play. There is going to be pay to win aspects to it, apparently, but It was going to be a lot worse on the pay to win side of it, but they've made it easier to grind out levels for those who aren't paying now. So you don't have to, and it'll be a nice little community thing, I think, if people got into it. We could do like nobody would have to host a server. People could jump in and out as they please. We could have like a guild. Whatnot. Just assuming people are into the game, of course. Should have checked first, but I think everything is in place. Yep. What's that done for me on the leaderboard? Well, I've pushed past Fanthus by 300 ounces on max gold. Next position is like 29k away. On seasonal, I need just shy of 2k. To push past Fanthus. So one more double swap and I will gain 7th place. I have potential to get 6th as well. Most of us don't use crates, Polsky. We either fill up the back of our dump truck, pickup truck to beyond capacity, that things are spilling out the side, but as long as you get into the truck, it locks it in place. If, however, you haven't got enough space for everything you need, you can get a trailer that you can fill up as well. No one really uses the crates. There's a limit to how much you can stick in there, and it's quite glitchy. You haven't played in 5 days. Is this going to get you playing again, Fanfuss? He's like, no, Indy can't beat me. I won't let him. Or are you just going to leave it and hope for the best? Alright, so that's good. I can still move over. No issues there. Damn, I'm really far back in this thing, aren't I? I can't remember the last time I cleaned something out this much. Usually I get like the best spots and then reset. If I did make 10th, I don't think I would make that. I don't think I'd get Rash's position. So I do want to say thank you to you guys as well, by the way. Between on stream and the Discord channel, you guys have gone nuts telling me what you want to see in GMS2. I'm going to compile a full list over the next couple of days, and the devs are looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say. I am 39. Polsky. 40 towards the end of the year. So weird to have this cheerful music like this far into winter. It just doesn't kind of fit. Alright, so give me a second here, guys. Sorry guys, just wanted to talk to my daughter about something real quick. Stop it, Indy, stop. What, the digging? Fanfuss, I've just realised that if the top players in Max don't really do anything, like the top 15, I have a shot at Max by the end of Sunday. I mean, it'll be a tough slog. But if I spend all day Sunday digging, I have a genuine shot. Oh, it's only at 90. Tahi, hello. Been a while. I'm good, thanks. Yourself? They could, but I figure my season will probably be over by tomorrow. So I need something for content. And I figured that would be it. Hoard buckets myself. After tomorrow's seasonal end. And then just do one big final clean out at the end of Sunday. I mean, everyone loves an underdog, don't they? Well, I suppose those who are under the dog don't really enjoy it, but... As long as I've got a win, I don't mind the attempt if it fails, you know. But the whole potential hoarding buckets thing, that's why I'm going right up to the wire if I can. Well, I'm not going to stop, Fanthus. Sorry, hold on. Sorry guys, daughter again. She realised she left her purse around her friend's house and she's going to need it for work tomorrow. So, she's going to have to rush out. I think that's 100. No? Yes? Close enough. It's at 9.6 and then a percent. It just, I don't know why. It just looks like 100. Right. Got an hour and a half left on stream. We're halfway through day 3. Or 3 days to go. So we'll be into the 2 days to go before the stream ends. So yeah, if I do nothing off camera tomorrow, then my seasonal will end on camera, guaranteed. I mean, it's only a 2-hour period between getting home and stream start, so. Anyway, Pampus, why are you so concerned about whether or not I should stop? You've still got all of your winter to go. You could easily overtake me. How's old man doing? Oh, no, that's Max. Never mind. He's still at 70k. I don't know if that means he's stopped or not. He's usually appear offline on Steam at the moment. Let me check Discord. No, he's not digging right now. Is there anywhere I can dig? Yeah. Let's try over here where I was digging. Most likely chance. There we go, right there. Perfect. What have I actually got right now? 130. I was guesstimating by the end of my seasonal I could max out at 150. That's obviously not going to happen. I might still have a shot at 155. 145, sorry. If I did that, that would put me solidly in 6th. Ugh. Horrible scoop. Need to remember to pull my buckets on my sluice box when they swap. The only reason I'm doing them two at a time right now, instead of the usual clean as soon as they swap, is trying to minimize the length of time it take, the chances of the ground refreezing, basically. It could essentially freeze whilst I'm cleaning, and that could be any point during them whilst I'm cleaning because of how long it's taken to do the cleans. So if I just, even if it's only a single swap clean, it's still got to take time to change the mat. So if I wait until I've got to a double one to do, it's got less chance of it refreezing. Yes, they will, Polsky. Bring out your tool on the end here, slot number 8. It's these red teeth here. My mechanics are repairing them so they will never break, pretty much. But if you get out your, if they break, you have to go buy some more from the shop. If you do have to replace them and you've got the money, I recommend getting the reinforced teeth. They're blue. They'll last longer. The thing you got to look out for with your excavator and something breaking on your excavator. So the hoses, they're an annoying one. Because if those hoses break on you, it takes you forever to position the arm so you can reach it. Also, the gears inside the track, it never tells you about those, but they can break as well. Oh, and as you're unaware, Polsky, if you try to start your engine, say you've run out of fuel in a vehicle, and you haven't unlocked the refueling thing, where it instant refuels, if you haven't unlocked that yet, if you try to turn on an engine and there's no fuel in there, it does damage to your fuel filter. If you do it twice in a row, without getting it repaired or replaced, your fuel filter will break entirely and you'll have to get it replaced. I love that move. Just use the hill slide to turn you around faster. It depends. It's only really, I mean, they do take damage on dirt, but it's so minimal. The real damage happens on bedrock. And I don't even think frozen ground impacts them, really. I mean, you can turn off the message, but by doing so, you're turning off all messages. No, exactly. Well, I mean, some people do. Some people only excavate, don't they? Um, and then they load. But if they do go for bedrock dirt, most people then do what I'm doing, load it. It's only really shallow dirt that happens with. Yeah, that's kind of a glitch. Basically, when you're up there, up in that area, it will warn you about the teeth, no matter, even if you're miles away from actually hitting the ground. It will still warn you. I don't know why it does it. It's a bug. One that it's never really been an impacting bug. Never really impacted anyone's gameplay, so I don't think they did anything about it. It's not, given the other bugs that are still around from the old devs, this is kind of a low priority one, you know? If you are, it's not going to be much. Just don't worry about it. It's all to do with hitboxes and slope angles and stuff like that. Oh, he's trying to escape, look. He wants out. Let him out. I think he's a little too far forward in this one as well. Yeah, he's inside the steering wheel. Or the steering wheel's inside him. You know, that makes me paranoid every time that happens. Whenever you get that frost or snow graphic appear suddenly on the dirt, I'm like, oh my god, is that frozen now? But it's all good. Oh, I didn't quite make the slide. See, this is the sort of music you'd expect to hear during a winter section. Remind me, guys. Do I need to stop at, say, 11:30 p.m. on one day to winter? Or does it actually get to 0 days to winter? I can't remember. 0 days to, 0 days to permafrost, sorry. I suppose 0 days to permafrost would mean it is permafrost, but it could also mean after the day that you're on, there's no more days left. So I cannot remember which way round it goes. Like, what is the official last day of winter? 1 day to permafrost or 0 days to permafrost? Need to fix this glitch. This bug. That's the first time my FPS has done that since taking the shadows down to next to nothing. What's our percentage here? 79. This will be 98. I didn't quite do the slide. I messed that up. I mean, all I technically need to do is chuck this up in the plant, this one scoop, and it'll be enough, but I'm just going to wait. I should really grab a scoop from that bit there, though, just to make sure that stays unfrozen. Right, how far? Oh, I can actually get quite high up on that bit. Gonna have a quick bit of coffee, roll a quick cig before we do this clean out. But Fanfuss, if you're here, this clean out's going to push me past you. Just saying. I'm not sure about Max, but I'm going to get past you in seasonal here. Don't even know how much the clean out's going to be, but I know I'm going to push past you. I need less than 2k. Let's have a look. So I need 1700 ounces, 1760. So that should be easy enough. Oh, I have pushed past you in Max. My bad. Hey, how would you describe your childhood? I would rather not go into that one, if that's okay. I was raised by step parents. My real parents weren't very nice. We'll just leave it like that. Oh, that was the minus moss, not the sluice grate. No, 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 no. It's absolutely fine, dude. Feel free to ask questions. Just be aware that some things I might not want to answer. That's all it is. You've not done anything wrong. This one. I'll read that in a second. You kind of need... with the fast mouse that I've got, it's easier to focus on this while I'm doing this than it is to read messages, so I tend to read them after I've swapped the mats around. Right, you just like meeting people, but I noticed that I'm too curious. No. Look. You want to ask questions? Ask questions. There's no harm in it. Well, the absolute worst that can happen is I'll say I don't want to answer that. That's the absolute worst outcome. Alright? And there we have it, Fanfuss. I have pushed past your seasonal. I only need 500 ounces to push past Angaro's. I might do my next swap. I might just clean out my next swap. Screw it. $27,000 ounces. Oh, just slightly less. For that position. For that one, I need 39,000. It's a tall order. But we'll see what happens. It may not always be, like, if I turn around and say I'd rather not answer that, it's not always going to be for the a bad reason. I say bad reason, like, the bad reason would have been with the one you asked. Sometimes I may say I don't want to answer that because of internet security. You know, like, not giving away too specific a location for me, things like that. I wonder how many people, when I log on tomorrow, I wonder how many people have seen me jump so many positions and then start throwing through buckets that they've saved for emergencies. Because I've jumped up, what, 3 positions today? I just made 10th yesterday, only just. And now I'm 7th, about to hit 6th. Don't waste it, don't waste it. Where the hell am I going with this? Hopefully I caught the node that tried to spill out. If I did, this will be a 12%. No. Okay, it must have deleted itself. Got 15 minutes left of the stream. Should be enough time for me to easily do a single swap out, which will boost me up another position. So temperature's warming up. What the hell? And knock on wood, I haven't had a single illness with my staff yet. And I don't know if they still do them or not. But if I remember rightly, hoses can break during the winter. Unless they removed that factor. I can't remember the last time it ever happened to me, to be honest. think I've actually had it really lucky this winter. I mean, I've got a huge amount of backup staff anyway, just in case someone does get ill. I've just been collecting them whenever a CV comes in. What do I need after Angaro? Billy Bob is quite some distance from me, so the maximum position I'm going to get in the seasonal is 6th. I'm not going to get any higher than that because there is no chance of me getting 22,000 ounces in 2 days. Right, I'm going to fill up this truck, guys, and then I'm going to go to the toilet real quick. So I will be right back. Sorry, guys, I'm back. Right, dump truck. Right. Alright, so this will be 74% or 73%. We need another truck and a bit. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I'm also starting to feel pretty tired. Probably the reason for the lack of commentary suddenly. $73. Oh, less than I thought it was going to be. Well, it should be 91, 92% then. I don't get why they do that. Why the game was made like that. It's like, why, if 5 dump trucks is almost enough, what's the point in doing it so that it's only a couple of percent needed after that? Like, you lose, I think, 1% from 5 maxed out dump trucks. You might as well just fill up the plant on 5. It's pointless to do the needing an extra like 5% on top. Right, this will be a swap out, which will get us that elusive next position. We're sitting at 92%, which is what I guesstimated. I don't even need to stop the plant. Ah. Come on. Hurry up. Thank you. Was it all in one? Shocking. $352. I don't expect this one to be very good because it was mainly loader pay. In fact, it was all loader pay. $352, 227, 579. So yeah, not the best. The buckets on these will say 39%. Maybe even 38. There we go. That was weird, right? That was saying 29 or 28 for ages and it just jumped that last 10%. That was really bugged. Let's take a look. There we go. I've pushed past Angaro. We are now officially in 6th place on the seasonal. Now all I need to do is to spend a couple of in-game days just expanding that gap a little bit. To the best of my ability. Come on, keep crawling at that speed. Go on, just slow things down for me. Why not? Rasha said his done. Well, if Old Man does make it, Kagira's off the top 10 seasonal. His seasonal is done. I've seen his max go up and his seasonal stayed the same. I don't know if anyone else is going to be able to make top 10 on the seasonal. We'll have to wait and see. Max Gold. It might. He might. I don't know. Billy Bob's probably done. And Billy Bob has a guaranteed seasonal win at this point. No, he wouldn't. Not quite. We worked it out earlier. When he needed nearly 60k, he digs at a faster pace than me. Gets, slightly better amount per day than me. But going at my pace, he would need to do 22 hours worth of gameplay. Approximately. I earn about 5k a day. He needs 51k. So ignoring the 1k, that's 10 days worth of digging. Like an in-game day is 2 hours long, so 20 hours. Yeah, well, I mean, he went over to non-DLC, didn't he? Billy Bob. I only need 40k. 38 even. 38,000 will get me max gold top 10. So for me, that represents, let's say it's 40. 5k a day. 20. No, hold on. Can't think. 8 days worth of digging. So 16 hours. That'll be 2 hours tomorrow. No, 16 hours. Yeah, 16 hours. That's 2 hours tomorrow. Then my seasonal's ended. So I've got the 2 hours on the stream on Saturday. Plus or minus whatever I might do ahead or after the stream. But let's say I don't do anything outside of the stream on Saturday. That's me down by 4 hours on the 16. So then I just have to do like a 12-hour day on Sunday. No, I screwed up my math here. 8 in-game days. That's 16 hours worth of playing. I'm doing 4 hours tomorrow. 4 hours on Saturday, not including off-camera stuff on Saturday. So that means I only need to do 8 hours worth of work on Sunday, which is easily doable, especially as Pordos is on stream again. The only thing that might slow me down is a potential need to reset claim. But I can set up the wash plant fairly quickly. And if I have to, I can just top dig. I swear he said he wasn't. I swear the other day Frey says he wasn't hoarding. He said his seasonal was done. Oh wait, no, Max, okay. Your seasonal may be done. But, yeah. But I was just looking at this from a logistics view. My daughter's sitting here thinking, when the hell did you learn to math? So in other words, you're being a millennial. I'll tell you what though, if I struggled with those numbers for a moment, I dread to think what's going to happen when we do satisfactory. I haven't been smelting, I've been selling it at a loss. I just like to clear my scale for the streams. Oh damn, oh there we go. I've got to remember to check my water tower. I lost an hour earlier because my water tower ran out. I didn't realise for an hour. And then had to reload an older save. Ooh, that was dodgy. And I haven't actually smelted any gold during the seasonal run. I mean, think about it. 135,000 ounces. And all I've got sitting there is 66 million. Right, so I am getting pretty tired here, guys. I'm going to let the game hit midnight. And then I'm going to close it off for tonight. And then tomorrow should be the last of the in-game year during the stream. I'm not going to do any off-camera work. So we'll see my seasonal lock-in at the end of tomorrow. I'll finish filling up this truck even after midnight hits. I'll take it up, dump it, and then call it. Oh wow, that was a quick. That was an improvement for me this time round. My average of 2,500 went up to 3,000 yards. But still not quite as quick as me when I use the Frankensteins. My average with the Frankensteins is about 3,500 yards. Check Russia's NSFW. What's NSFW? I have no idea, dude. It's late. I'm tired. Oh. The not meant for children bit. That one. Sorry, took me a moment. I swear, when I first posted in there, I think it was called something else, so. It's like Rash's 18 plus Discord thing. Yeah, I got it. Right, anyway, guys, I'm going to end things off here. Tomorrow should be the end of my seasonal, and we're likely to come up against some problems in the next 2 days. If at any time there is going to be staff getting ill, that is going to be the most likely thing. Oh, it's 4th of July for you guys. That's probably why I didn't have that many people over here. Sorry. Yeah, happy 4th to all the Americans out there. But for now, guys, have a good night. Stay safe. Sleep well. Goodbye.